Hi, hello, and welcome to the Zodiac Academy with Katie
and Amanda.
We are back, part 3.
3 of 3.
3 of 3 of book 1 of the Zodiac Academy, The Awakening.
I feel like Vanna White.
Oh, very nice. Order of agenda today. We're going to go through the back third of the book, which is chapters 17 through 26 plus the bonus chapter. We'll talk about the bonus chapter at the end.
Yeah.
And then, so we'll kind of go through that. And then at the end, we will kind of give our final thoughts, feelings of book one
where
overall.
We think we're going.
That's exactly right. So, without further ado,
get into it.
Let's dive on it. Oh, it's my turn. Yeah, it's my turn this week. For the overview, I did it a little different. I come prepared with.
She was jealous of my notebook.
I was. So now I have clipboard. And we'll see how clipboard. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. We are starting off chapter 17. This is a Darcy POV chapter.
I'm getting my book because you took the notes. So
got it. Okay. Yep. Chapter 17, Darcy POV. We are hungover, fam, from our night out at the club.
And I thought it was hilarious because literally we finished our last chunk on 16. And I looked at Katie and I was like, girl, is it like magical liquor and nobody's going to be hungover?
Wrong. We also have yet another, now I'm just starting to clock them all, a little British turn of phrase.
Jinx. I know, that's what you've been saying every time.
And fry up for breakfast is mentioned. So I just like to clock all of these because now at this point it's just funny. It's just funny. Let's see. Okay. So we check in on our girl, Geraldine. She is alive and she is recovering.
Thank God.
And I'm skipping a little bit because we kind of talk about Geraldine, then we visit her again. So I'm just going to cover her all at once. The girls head to check on her at the hospital, which is known as Uranus. Okay.
I'm 13. I can't stop.
I love that the professor was like, oh yeah, she's at Uranus. And I think Darcy or maybe Tori thought that he was like making a joke.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, real funny. Ha ha ha. Uranus. And he was like, it's the infirmary.
Like, get it together.
Oh my God. It was great. Okay. So they go and check on her and she confirms that Orion was at her attack based on his scent. And Darcy's like, oh, I know that scent. Oh, okay.
Do you, girl?
Yeah.
You be clocking him?
Yes. So that's that's a biggie that we confirmed that Orion is there, but Geraldine doesn't really remember much of the attack at all.
I mean, I guess thankfully
so, because our girl got fucked up.
She sure did. And I fear she's going to have some PTSD here.
She's not okay.
Yeah.
I also want to circle back to something I said in the last episode about Geraldine. And I feel like I maybe caught some smoke for this when I said that Geraldine, I was visualizing her as Barb from Stranger Things.
Justice for Barb.
Okay, listen, apparently, because now my entire TikTok algorithm is all fan edits and like AI edits of the heirs and like the character art and stuff. Geraldine's hot.
Whoa.
I mean, this is a fantasy novel, right? Everybody's like hot. Geraldine is hot.
Well, they're all fae, so.
Right. No uggos here.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I should have anticipated that she was also hot.
Barb is beautiful in her own way.
She is. I would say not the traditional, classically like gorgeous, like ideal American standardized version of hot.
Yeah. She's no fae.
Geraldine is hot. Okay.
Wow. That's good to know.
All right, Seth. Seth coins a phrase that makes me want to vomit. The mouth humping.
Blech.
Disgusting. And he's upset with Darcy about mouth humping, quote unquote, Orion's name. I don't have anything else to say about that.
I would do other things to Orion.
We're just going to keep it moving here. Kylie confronts the girls in the cafeteria about dancing with her mans at the club the night before. And I have a question here, knowing what we know now, because it's hard to do this now because we know how the book ends. Is it a setup? Is this all a setup? Has to be.
Yeah. Which I think is what we're supposed to.
Right.
She's in on it.
Sure.
But very convincing. Give her an Oscar.
Right.
I don't want to give Kylie anything. At least not at this point in the series.
I hate her.
Are we going to get an arc for her? Is she going to have...
Or is she just like a plot? Well, I have thoughts about Kylie later.
Sorry.
We'll get some...
in it.
We'll put a pin in that. Darcy also mentions that her magic has finally replenished after Orion drained her. Yep. And then I have we have got to figure out the girls' orders because we got to know how to get our magic back.
It's getting a little exhausting. If I'm being honest.
Be honest. And then Darcy has a conversation with Orion, and he confirms that Geraldine was attacked by a nymph. Here's all the proof. It wasn't me. Funny that, like, I'm on your mind. Blah, 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 blah. And he also confirms, finally, what we have been suspecting. He does not want the girls dead.
Yes.
Or at least that's what he tells her. And you know what? I believe him.
Yeah, I do too. Now, do I think he has pure motives? Not necessarily.
Certainly not.
But I'm glad that we finally got something. We needed a little bit of good
we needed, like, we felt like the girls needed like somebody on their team.
Somebody who, like, has some juice. No pun intended.
Well, somebody who's got some power, something, because right now all they have are Sophia and Diego. And they're great, but, like,
and Geraldine.
And Geraldine. And
we don't know the extent of, at this point, we don't know the extent of Geraldine's.
Right. And I guess they have, like, the Ass Society behind them.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to mention too, Gerald, and I can't remember if this is in this chunk of the book or the part 2. Geraldine does not realize that ASS spells ass. She is not in on the joke.
Yeah.
Oh, Tori, no one would think that, but you guys, this is tough. Geraldine is tough.
I have something to say. It's going to be controversial.
I can't wait.
She kind of gives, like, the homeschooled girl.
Not Geraldine being homeschooled.
Do you know what I mean? Like, she's not clocking, like, the social of it all.
You know, that's okay. I accept that.
This is not a plug for this is going to be my thing now. I'm going to always have a drink here.
Oh, great. Okay.
You're going to hate it.
Okay, moving on. Chapter 18. This is a Tory POV chapter. There's a dance.
Can I say something? We're, like, college aged.
That's exactly
why are we having like a Sadie Hawkins dance?
Sadie Hawkins dance in my khaki pants. Like, what are we talking about? What's going on? Why? I literally have why.
This feels like somebody who didn't go to, like, American university writing about what they think American university is like.
Again, I say I'm struggling to understand why the choice was made that this needed to be an American academy. Just make it British. Just set it in the UK, and there's no question any further. Like, that's fine. All the turn of phrases, all of the weird. Later on, they use a candy floss instead of cotton candy.
Yeah.
There's no problem here. And I think that would...
But I guess they don't specifically say, we know the girls are from Chicago, but when they get to Solaria, we don't really know, like, where.
Yeah, it's on the map. It's in the Northeast. Look at the map at the front of the book. It's in, like, it's supposed to be like New Haven, Connecticut or something. That's not in Connecticut, is it?
You think that this is an exaggerated
That's the United States. That's Florida.
I mean,
look.
I get it, but it's not it doesn't specifically reference. I get it.
They're in the States.
I guess it's like when we read other romantasy books and the maps are the British
UK.
Isles.
Sure.
And
anyway,
they're probably like, what are these Americans doing writing about
right. Okay.
Yes.
We're back. Chapter 18. There's a dance. I don't know why. Tori goes for
forward.
Sure. Tori goes for a run alone in the woods.
Stop.
Again. Why? Like, enter all the whys. Why? Why are we doing this?
We know bad things happen.
Bad shit happens. Darius is a no-show for fire practice. I don't know what else to call it. Fire practice. You know? So we march to his dorm. Good. What could possibly go wrong here? Not only does she march into his dorm room, just busts right in. And he's laying on a pile of gold.
And it's weird.
I
text Katie and I'm like, is he going to be like some sort of King Midas situation?
Yeah, first you thought King Midas. And then we thought pirate, which is what Tori thinks. And she makes some terrible pirate jokes. Turns out, we're condensing here. He's a dragon.
Surprise.
And I have a note in here, some things that we kind of talked about. Are they mates? Tory and Darius, because there is something weird that happens. She talks about feeling like she wants to have his approval and is very impressed by his altered state. Nope.
Yeah, him and his order.
Beast form.
They call it like
beast mode.
They call it like your order form.
Sure. She's very impressed. And she also makes a comment too about...
To be fair, I'd be impressed by a man changing into a dragon too.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon tails, dragon tails.
Do you think she can... I have an unhinged question to ask. At some point, can she like get on his back and ride him when he's in his form? I don't mean like that, but I mean like physically, like saddle up.
You want it to be like House of the Dragons, like they're like riding.
Swing a leg over and let's take off.
I think that depends on if Darius allows it.
Okay.
Now, could it be possible?
A scene.
Okay. Sure. Why not? Dream
Do you
big.
need a saddle?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so. They also get naked before they transform, which I think is funny.
Yeah.
Just like...
I mean, but I guess when you watch like Incredible Hulk,
sure,
when he hulks out and he
shreds all of his clothes. Sure.
So then when you go back to your human form, you're necky.
You got necky. You know clothes.
You know clothes.
I also have a note on here too that I feel like whatever Tori's order is going to be is something with wings.
Oh.
Because she talks about if she had a superpower, it would be to fly. And she was enamored with like his wings. And I'm like, oh, she's a flying creature. Nope. And what's the word for creatures that have wings?
Winged?
Okay. Yeah. That's not the word I was looking for. I'm looking for something else.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm pretty convinced that whatever her order is going to be a winged creature of some sort.
Could she be a dragon?
Oh, dragon mates, cute.
Like if they're
no,
like mates?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm standing by. I think that the girls are going to be something that like is incredibly unique.
Yeah,
and very rare.
I think that maybe they have more than one order. That's my prediction.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, we also have eliminated that the girls are definitely not werewolves.
Correct, because they do the pack thing. And
they go to werewolf practice.
Correct.
And it's a hard pass.
Great, because I don't really like the nuzzling thing.
I don't love it either.
It's Seth, right, that does that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yuck. Okay. Number 19. Chapter 19 is a Darcy POV chapter. We go to siren practice. I don't have a ton of notes on this chapter because it was so upsetting. Siren practice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I have a very few. I said siren practice. We are not sirens. Fuck Max.
Yeah.
Big letters. And I say they spill their guts. Yikes.
It's
not good.
That is my nightmare. Is like somebody knowing your deepest, darkest fears and then turning around.
Horrible.
And using them again.
Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Sorry, that's a bit of a spoiler for what comes up next, but
awful. In the cafeteria, Seth slips Darcy a note into her pocket, and Darius very publicly breaks up with Marguerite. Again, a setup.
Well,
I don't, but I have known here. He's already talked shit about her earlier, so I don't know.
This was convenient for him.
I do too.
But I don't think that she was in on it. I think that at the end, once we know what we know, that she thinks, oh, it was all a farce. It was a farce. It was a farce. It was a farce. Because she wants that man meat.
Bad. He roasts her too. He was like, she is not good in bed. We only fuck like once a week, and like it ain't for me. Yikes.
That's terrible.
Hey.
But Marguerite.
Sorry. That's really it for chapter 19.
Okay.
Chapter 20, we're back to Tori. Kylie and Marguerite are pissed. I have equated them to the plastics in Mean Girls. They are essentially Mean Girls. They plan to the girls have this, the girls being the plastics, have hatched a plan to catch Tori in her dorm and like sneak attack her. But she just so happens upon them, overhears their plans, and she's like, oop, let me dip into a classroom here.
Pivot.
And runs into our guy Caleb. And all I have written down is finger bang ensues.
Finally.
Where is the bouncing? I am shocked at the end of book one that this is all we get.
Nobody has fornicated.
I'm shook. Now, having said that, book one, I counted, covers 10 days.
That is deranged behavior.
10 days.
No wonder.
Now there's a couple times where the timeline gets a little fuzzy on how much has passed. At minimum 10 days, maximum 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm leaning towards 10 days though, because the dance I think is on a Friday night.
So we've had two.
So they've had like 2 Friday nights.
Got it.
So
it came on a Sunday, we think.
Started class on Monday.
First Friday we have
the
Geraldine.
Club. Yep.
And then the second Friday we have
the dance. Yes.
How we've forgotten the attack so quickly.
You
said, what this school needs is a dance.
That's right. To really lift the spirits. Mm-hmm. But the dance is very impressive. We'll get to the dance.
Sure.
We'll get to the dance. Any thoughts on Caleb at this current juncture? Because
Caleb is catching feelings. He's catching feelings. I don't know that this is going to end really well for Caleb.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about our guy Caleb, if I'm being honest. Because
I do believe that...
I don't know. I'm not convinced that he was totally in on the plan.
No.
At the end of the book. We'll get there. Okay. Mm-hmm. That was
I've already started book 2. So.
You did. Well, let's not. Yeah. Don't spoil.
I'm not going to say anything to anybody.
Okay. Chapter 21. We're back to Darcy. It's dance day. Dance day. Falling Star reaches out again to meet the girls. Dip from the dance to go meet up with Falling Star within the library, of course, because where else would you have a spooky ooky midnight meeting other than the library?
Where bookshelves creak and eek.
And finally, Falling Star is revealed. Professor Astrom.
Tarot Master.
Now, we get a big info dump from him, like pretty rapid fire. So I'm just going to go through a couple things that he just info dump. Their dad, boo.
Bad man.
Human twins that they were switched with, they're also dead. They were dead with the bio parents.
Correct.
Nymph attacks are increasing. Mm-hmm. There is suspicion that they're being trained by Fae because they don't believe that they could harness the Fae's powers that they are stealing.
Yeah, that they wouldn't know how to use them.
Correct. They would not know how to use them, and that they are being helped by some Fae.
Okay, 3.
Darius's family is suspected to be involved in the murders of the twins' bio parents, the king and queen.
Hey, so we got more information in that one conversation than
the whole book
in 20 chapters.
Yep. They're interrupted, of course, and he's like, gives them something like, "The darkness cannot take you, run away," and they're like, "Okay." The moment this man shares this information, I go, he's dead.
He's
cooked, literally
corpse.
Cooked.
Well,
he had no chance.
We knew the school dance couldn't be all.
It couldn't be all. Their dad is bad, and I am worried. I'm worried.
Do you think he's drunk on power?
Their dad? Well, he's dead.
Well, I mean, do you think that that's what made him bad? Is that he got he was too powerful and was power drunk? And I'm like, are we being set up to believe that the girls are going to...
I wonder if we're in a situation like Mad King situation a little bit, where now the heirs' parents, because again, the heirs are not in charge. It's their parents.
For now.
Yes. For now.
Yeah.
So these little shit stains are the princes, those little fuck around princelings running around thinking that they're somebody, which they are, but they're also just the heir. So my suspicion, or I wonder if the parents of the heirs took their roles because they're concerned that the twins might go a little mad like their dad.
But
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm just tossing out ideas.
Because I've read a little bit ahead, I'm trying not to like have a lot of opinions on this.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious, but there's something, we're not done with the parents.
No.
In fact, I suspect that the parents will have to come into play here sooner rather than later.
It will be interesting because we do find out in the next couple of chapters, there are siblings, that these heirs are not only children.
In this book we do?
No, in the next book you find out. That's not a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. You just find out that there are other children.
That was literally one of my questions.
I'm sorry. I intuited
Oh
your
my
need.
God. You didn't intuit it. You read it.
I intuited that you were going to ask the question.
Okay, moving on. Chapter 22, Tori's POV. We're back to Tori. The girls return to the dance after having this info dump laid on them, which I think is interesting. And they're just like, well, that was interesting. Okay.
Back to the dance we go.
The ass crew is there, full squad, and Geraldine comes back. She comes to the dance.
Good for her.
She's well enough. She's feeling good. She has a nice little interaction with the girls. They make plans for brunch soon, and
let's have a brunch, a boozy brunch.
Yeah, and they're gonna have a good time. And I think that that's maybe our first like Geraldine's gonna stay in the mix.
Yes, and they talk about how they have serious guilt over.
They feel really bad, and also, again, I ask the Ass Society, how come y'all aren't helping them? How come? Please help our girls. You want them.
Handbook?
You want them in power. Help a girl out. Girls out. Come on.
Do it full.
I have a note in here that Tori orders a drink. Pink gin. What is pink gin?
Is that like a real thing, or is that a real?
I have no idea. All the liquors they mentioned so far have been real, so I don't know why I would think this was differently. What is pink gin?
I'm doing a quick Google.
She
search.
orders a double pink gin and tonic. I never heard of that. Anyway, just a thought.
Pink gin and tonic. Okay, I'm on it.
Okay. And Darius lures Tor away from the party somehow. Because Tori spots Darcy. Darcy's dancing with
Gordon's pink gin.
Got
that
it.
Feels is British.
Got it. Okay.
Fashionable. Okay, pink gin was historically used to refer to a cocktail made fashionable in England in the mid-19th century, consisting of Plymouth gin and a dash of Angostura bitters, the dark red bitters that make the whole drink pinkish.
Oh my God, should we try it? You're really on your gin and
gin.
tonic right now.
Yeah, I like a gin.
Tori sees that Darcy has been kind of lured away by Seth. And she's like, I need to go check on her. Like, I just want to make sure, because I got a bad feeling. I need to go check on my girl. And she does, but Darius gets to her first. Darius gets to Tori, and we'll come back. But like, he coerces her, and she's now at his beck and call. Not good.
They really got to work on those shields, man.
Why are we not practicing the shields all the time?
Orion keeps saying, like, you got to work on your shields.
Quit talking about it. Let's do it.
Where is that practice? Why
Also,
are we going to werewolf practice and not coercion practice?
Excellent question. And also, okay, the girls are supposed to be super powerful. These like ungodly powerful fays that, you know, beyond anything we've ever seen. They are eventually going to figure out their magic. That is inevitable. It seems.
Then y'all are cooked.
Exactly. Why are we pissing them off when y'all know once they get on their shit, you're cooked, bro. You are cooked.
I'm Geraldine in this situation. I'm like, hey girl. I want to be your bestie.
I mean, I guess that's why the heirs are trying to off them now before they figure it out.
Yes.
I mean, that answers that question. But I just think that's very short-sighted. If you should not succeed, you're in trouble.
Then should be incentivized to jump in and help them.
And protect them. Why don't we have a full squad that just like escorts them class to class all the time? Anyway.
We have some thoughts.
Yeah. Okay. Chapter 23, we're back to Darcy. Seth weasels his way into dancing with our girl Darce. It's not good. She steps outside to catch her breath. Orion approaches her and he warns Darcy about Seth. And he's like, you need to stay the fuck away from him.
Yep. And she's like,
yep. It feels like Darcy and Orion finally have a little bit of a moment, like a little like sparkle moment. And of course it's interrupted because Seth shows up and is like leering at them. And
Seth.
Yeah, and Darcy's like, what's his deal? And Orion says, well, he's waiting for me to bite you so he can have you back. Yuck. He does in fact not bite her. Feels weird and important.
Yeah, because I think our boy's catching feelings too.
Yeah, but also he's kind of drunk on her power because it really like levels him up. Like a Pokemon, like like levels his ass up.
I know that they talked about when Caleb like claimed her as his source that that it's not as fun if you're willing participant, but
sorry, you mean Caleb taking Tori?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
When he claimed Tori as his source.
Yeah.
I do wonder if there is something to be said if they are a willing participant, if there's going to be like an extra kind of like sacral magic, if you will.
An orgasm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there's going to be an extra layer of, even if it's
they're
like
into
power
it.
Or
no, they're into it. I think you're probably right because there will be some blood sucking and some fucking happening at the same time for sure. You can't tell me not. You can't tell me.
I imagine there's like a kneeling situation.
Oh, I'm sure. I kneel for no one.
Yeah.
You're gonna kneel for somebody, bitch.
And I'm gonna bite you on the inside of your thigh.
100%. And then something happens that is so deeply disturbing, sick, twisted, diabolical even, that you can mark my words right here today, I will never forgive Seth for what he does. He cuts off Darcy's hair.
Yeah, we circled back to the beginning of the book when he
says, I want your hair.
Correct.
Cut your hair off or do whatever, jump off the building or whatever.
Coerce her and she jumps.
And he makes a shitty little comment like, I told you I'd have your hair. I'm disgusted. I'm sickened. I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah. I haven't found anything redeemable about him or Max at this point.
Not one thing. I know what's coming in the last couple of chapters with Tory and Darius and like what happens with them and whatever. I find this worse. And I think it's multifactored. I think it's so degrading and like takes away something for us like Eurocentric persons, that your hair is such an identifier of like your personality and your femininity. Yeah. It sickens me what he did. Also, not for nothing, it's what they did to women in post World War II who like slept with Nazis. They shaved their heads. And I don't know, there's something there. And I'm not sure I'm smart enough to like connect all the dots here.
Okay.
But there's something there too that's really chapping my ass.
Okay.
I fucking hate him.
Okay, great. I think he's vile as well.
Great.
I also agree with you that I think that it is more traumatic than what happens to, sorry, this was Tori that had her Darcy that had her hair.
The blue hair.
Yes, sorry. Darcy, because you have to look at it, right? Like, yes
every day
Tori's wounds
horrible
are, and what happens to her later is terrible. But out physically, there is no physical manifestation to other people.
Yes.
That you're carrying that around.
Maybe. It's just a reminder, physical and like visual reminder of what happened.
Yes.
I'm also shocked that these magical fae can't like grow their hair back. I found that a little shocking that like Orion couldn't just be like doot and like make her hair grow back.
They reference it. They make a comment about just
Okay.
They can.
Okay.
It just requires knowing how.
Got it. Okay. Orion is, I guess, didn't actually fuck off. He had a bad feeling, and so he kind of doubles back.
Spidey senses.
That's exactly what he says. Yeah, his spidey senses were tingling. He doubles back, and he like kind of comforts her in the best way that it seems like he's able to provide.
Yeah, I think that there is something binding Orion. I don't know if the like blood oaths are a thing. In that he can't physically tell us everything that's going on. That's my theory.
Like a secret keeper or something.
Yeah. He's made some deal with somebody and it's sealed in blood or there's somebody's life at stake that he can't give us the information, because I think that in the later chapters that we start to get the idea that he does want to give us more and he can't.
Okay. Of course, then they hear a scream and they're off to save Tori. End scene. So now we're into chapter 24, which is from Tori's POV.
Yep.
Darius drags her to the pool. Everyone is there. He quite literally tries to kill her. He tries to drown her in the pool. Oh, I guess we should say too, we didn't say this explicitly earlier. In the siren practice, Max coaxes all of these secrets from them, which you did say that. And Tori's fear is deep water, because you find out she was in this horrible car accident and it's very traumatizing for her. So they take her to deep water. And this is sick and twisted too, and fucked up. Don't get me wrong, but they try to drown her. That's water. We've got water people that are like making the water like into waves. Then we've got another person that's freezing the water to make her like trapped underneath the pool. It's a horrifying scene.
Kylie and Marguerite, they're like all
literally
there.
The gang's all here.
Yeah.
Cheering them on. Like, get a Max and like drown her. It's crazy.
But noticeably.
Caleb. Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, yes. So Caleb does sort of attempt to make a stand, if you will, in the way that he feels like he can against the others. And he is immediately put in his place.
He is not the alpha of this group.
He's sure not. He sure is not. But he's caught feelings and he doesn't want her
he does
to
not
die.
Like what's happening at all.
Yeah.
I that I'm agreeing with. And I think you're right. He does not. His protest is like stoicism.
Yes.
He does not egg it on. He does not encourage anybody. And this is where, like, do you think he knew? Do you think that he knew the plan?
I would like to believe that he did not.
Yeah.
Because I think that there was a plan since the girls came to school and they had a playbook that they were supposed to abide by.
The heirs, you mean?
Yes, the heirs.
From
their parents, from we don't know.
Powers unknown.
Sure.
Okay.
And I imagine that there is like a layer of, just like any powerful family, they're like, well, you're the next in line. You better keep it together. Don't mess this up.
It's giving royal family.
Yes. And so I think that they were like, this is what you're going to do when these girls show up and you're going to follow it to the T or else. And I think as this progresses, he has caught feelings and then doesn't want them to be powerful. I don't think.
But I don't think he wants them dead. Yeah. Or at least Tori.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't know that he really cares so much about what happens to Darcy.
Right. Yeah, I have a note on here. It says, Caleb seems to be on the fence about what to do.
Yeah.
Because I think you're right. I don't think outwardly he can really protest too hard, because then the other heirs are going to be like, I beg your pardon?
Well, and then he ostensibly makes her even more of a target.
Right.
Tori, that is.
If they know that he has some sort of feelings for her.
And then he has a weakness that can be exploited.
Right. And then Orion and Darcy sort of bust in the doors.
And Daddy Orion comes in and is like...
That's in the next chapter. But they bust in. And then Tori kind of blacks out.
Yes.
So now, chapter 25, we bounce back to Darcy's POV. Her and Orion bounce in.
Yep.
Orion is fucking furious.
And he lays down the law.
He gives them detention.
No, but they're heirs and they've been almost untouchable this whole.
Sure.
So he walks in and he does like command.
Like,
y'all, what the ever-loving fook are you doing here?
Yep. He threatens everybody.
Right, if you will.
Everybody turn around, face the wall. Very classic. Like, everybody nose to wall. Like, don't turn around. You're all in detention. Very much so. You're all detention. And, of course, Tory goes, detention?
Fair.
And he's like, if anybody moves, you're getting expelled. And all I could think about the whole time, I'm sorry, was Harry Potter. The worst thing that could happen to you is getting expelled. And I just find that kind of like, not funny, but like, what?
Yeah,
like just a little.
Yeah, because
dumb.
it doesn't fit what just happened.
The punishment does not fit the crime.
Yeah. None of it.
No.
In any of the book.
No. Horrible. And nothing happens to Seth for what he does to Darcy. Disgusting. Anyway, so he Orion helps save Tory. He pulls the water out of her lungs. He does some really cool magic to like help save her.
Yep.
He tells her, call on your own magic, help warm yourself up. Like, also makes it a teaching moment of sorts.
That was not the time.
Yeah. And that's really it. That's a very short chapter.
Yes.
These are all, the last like 3 are pretty like back to back. All right, we bounce back to Tory, POV chapter 26.
Yep.
Orion has now healed her. Orion also tells Caleb to give her his shirt, which I think is amazing that Orion immediately clocks that Caleb is not down with this whole plan. And Tory is, fuck that bitch. I don't want anything that's his.
I don't blame
And
her.
you know what? Fair.
Yep.
Do you think that we're gonna have something come into this about like a sense of smell? Because I feel like that's very common in like romantasy worlds of like a powerful like person can smell somebody on somebody else. So do you think that Orion can like smell Caleb on Tory?
Probably.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we know. I have to imagine that he can because we've known about how Orion smells cinnamon, right? Like
bourbon.
We've heard woodsy or oak
or
whatever
of course,
it is,
of course.
cedar,
pine and cedar. Yeah.
So I imagine that is going to come into play here, and
like I think it might be one of those things that like they're all going to know that somebody fucked someone because they can like smell it on them.
You smell different,
right. Right.
That makes me kind of want to die.
Says Caleb give her his shirt. She says no. And I have written down, this feels important somehow that she rejected his shirt. Like, so then I get into the thing of like, is it a gift? Like if you give someone a gift and you accept it.
Or like an ACOTAR if you get soup.
Exactly. You serve someone food. Like, right. I've got all these other like romantasy things that are in my head. And I'm like, oh, so if she didn't take this like gift from him, is that going to, anyway, I just got a lot of things.
I immediately went, Dobby. No, Dobby is a
free elf. Exactly. Okay. We can't have a moment of peace.
Never.
Because then yet again, someone else is in distress, screaming, yelling from the courtyard. And Darcy.
Imagining like scream queens, like a blood curdling scream.
Yeah. Darcy, Tory, and Orion all go running towards the screaming, as you are one to do. Screaming, you run towards it, I guess. And someone else is in distress, and I said, JK, they dead. It's Professor Astrom.
Yeah, it does feel important that the type of fire flames that were there, dragon tails. Also,
but we know it wasn't Darius because he was like accounted for the whole time.
Correct. But Darius like takes off after this is over, and he's not in this. He is nary mentioned in the last half of that chapter.
Well, my guess is that like how many dragons are there?
How many? Don't know.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna assume that there are not tons of dragons, that they feel like those are pretty rare. And he's gonna know, I know who did this.
Okay, so
just a thought.
I have some questions about the orders at the end, and I would like to circle back to the dragon situation and the orders.
Understood. Okay. So Astrom is dead, as we suspected and predicted. He was done for. His corpse like shoots a note to Darcy?
No, they find him first, and there is a tarot card tucked in his hand, and it's the death card.
Yeah. And the card like shoots to her. It like magic flies to her.
I'm reading.
Okay. Yeah, and I wanted to write. I actually have this noted because I wanted to read exactly what the tarot card said.
Oh, I can read it for.
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
I made a mistake, and now my time is up. The shadow, capital, has discovered me, and there is no hope for me to escape their wrath. The answers you seek are hidden between Leo and Libra. Don't trust the flames. Claim your throne, falling star.
Okay, now you between the two of us are our astrological girly. What sign falls between Leo and Libra?
Well, you'll see here.
I don't know what these mean.
Okay, so Libra.
It's also on the front cover too, I guess.
Capricorn, Taurus, and then Leo. I guess if we're going clockwise.
Well, that would be the only way. Those are the only ones between them. Even if you go the other way, it's a circle. It doesn't matter if you. I know it doesn't matter if you go this way or this way. Those are the only ones between them.
You could go this way around.
Clockwise. Oh, I don't think it's that. I think it's that leaves way too many.
I know. I'm just saying. You said there's.
I see.
One way.
I see. I see.
Yeah, you can go the other way.
Okay, sorry.
That was just us logistically looking at the pages.
Okay, so Taurus and Capricorn.
I am the problem.
Well, you're a Taurus and I'm a Capricorn. That feels pointed and hurtful.
But I would have to reference who is.
We know that one of the boys is a Taurus because he says I'm a Taurus.
Yeah,
and I think it's Seth. And we will have to fact check this.
And we know Orion is a Libra. This is Libra.
Okay, so it's not him. So who's a Capricorn and who's a Taurus? And oh no, it's not. It's Caleb. Caleb is a Taurus. Because that's what he tells Tori that when they're finger banging. Well, I'm a Taurus, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah, that is.
So Caleb is the Taurus.
Who's a Cap?
I don't know that we know that.
Okay.
So something to think about in terms of who the answers you seek. Well, it says the answers you seek are between these two. So Caleb and somebody else.
Know something.
Well, they all, yes. I mean, it feels like they all know something, but like.
No, but like they know more than.
What they've shared.
Yes.
Yes. So, yeah. So that concludes the technical end of the book. It literally ends on this, and the girls are against the heirs. That's basically how it ends.
So the way we started.
That's exactly right. Now, our versions of the book, which are the new publication of the books, have a bonus chapter at the end. If you've been reading these on KU, these are not on KU. Yeah.
And I'm not sure if the audio has it either because it's a
older recording.
Yeah.
The bonus chapter, I encourage you, everything going forward, we're going to talk about the bonus chapter because it is unfucking hinged. So if you have not read the bonus chapter and you want to pause really quick, I think you can find it on Reddit. So if you want to pause and come back and listen to this is the time to do it.
It's from Orion's POV.
It's
if that's
all
you need to know.
Finally, someone else's POV.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
So this is what I have written down. Can you just read that for the class?
What the fuck?
In all caps and big letters. That's truly all I have written down. That's not true, but that is all I wanted to write down.
Yeah.
This is crazy. It's also like the longest chapter of the whole book.
And
it's like 25 pages.
Some information.
It actually, there's quite a few nuggets in here that I think are important.
Weird situation.
Super weird. So the setting is Orion is teaching a sophomore class, and the sophomores, of course, are the heirs. Also, Marguerite, Kylie, and Geraldine. They're all sophomores. We find out in this bonus chapter, Geraldine, kind of a baddie.
Yes.
Super smart.
Super smart.
And apparently low-key quite powerful.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if we had doubts about Geraldine, like she's in this story.
I hate her colloquial phrases.
I hate it.
She annoys me a bit, but I'm coming around to Geraldine.
My hope is that she, maybe in book 2, she helps the girls with coercion practice and like learning the new world, and our girls help her with like being cool.
They give her a makeover.
Kind
Clueless style.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She's going to be rolling with the homies pretty soon.
Oh my God. Yes.
That's a deep cut.
They're also, we find out in this bonus chapter, Darius and Orion are friends. They're like friends. They're homies.
They are bound by some level of brotherhood here.
Okay. 2 questions. How old is Orion? Because now I'm very confused how old he's supposed to be. I was visualizing a man that's like 30. I don't think he's that old.
Oh, you think he's younger?
No, I think he's like 25.
That hurts my soul.
I think he's
really wanted him to be age appropriate.
Me too. I think he is closer in age to the heirs than I realized.
I wonder how old the heirs' parents are. And do these fae age like we do?
Certainly not. No, it's going to be one of those things where you peak at your age and then you basically stop aging. That's my guess. And then there's also mention of a guardian bond.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean? Mm-hmm. What's a guardian bond? Mm-hmm. What you mean by that? Mm-hmm. Now, I almost don't really want to get too deep into the bonus chapter for those of you who haven't read it yet, because it is so fun and so wild. Do you want to talk about it?
No, we don't. I mean, we don't have to. I don't want to. I say spoil it. This whole thing is a
sure.
But...
In the class, Geraldine absolutely kicks Max's ass in like a little one-on-one sort of magic session.
Yep.
And after class, Max is pissed. He gets embarrassed, and he should be. He should be.
Embarrassing.
Yes. After class, Orion asks Darius to stay back for a minute because he wants to check in with his friend. Or he says, I want to have a couple minutes with my best friend. And I'm like, oh, okay, best friend. One of the girls in the class leaves behind a potion. The potion gets knocked over.
It's a bootleg potion.
The heirs, of course, don't leave Darius behind because they want to know about the super secret meeting that Orion and Darius are having. The potion explodes, and the potion turns all of the... Oh, someone corrected me. The gentle fae.
Oh, yeah, sorry. The gentle fae into...
Turn all of the gentle fae into gentle faettes.
Faettes! And vice versa.
They grow tits, they lose their dicks, and they turn into ladies.
And they cannot stop themselves from the first thing if any man tells you that he finds himself in a woman's body, Freaky Friday style, and that he is not touching himself is the first thing that he's going to do, is a liar. And this chapter proves it.
I got to be honest with you. I don't know that I blame him. I kind of was like, he kind of has a point, which I hate because it was Seth. Yuck.
Yeah, he suggests that they should sleep with each other.
They should bang each other, or one of them should finger him. And Caleb was like, I mean, and Darius like, no, we're not going to no, finger yourself. And I kind of wished he had.
Orion is dying.
Orion wants to
hate my life so much.
But
right
Orion also clocks that Darius is incredibly hot.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever read. My boyfriends or girlfriends.
Yeah. Well, when we flip back to...
Yeah, sure.
This is not a permanent solution.
This was one of the dumbest things I've ever read. I'm going to be honest.
It's a hee-hee, ha-ha, and suspend your disbelief.
We're not done yet, though, gang, because Geraldine left her pencil box or whatever the fuck she did in the classroom, and she bebops back in to grab her whatever she left. The potion apparently is still floating around in the air.
Yeah, it's an inhaled situation. We're not drinking this.
Geraldine then turns into a man.
And she references her schlong as a sea cucumber. I wanted to die.
Mm-hmm.
And then she has to pee.
I thought that one of the guys was going to hold it for her. Mm-hmm. I thought we were going to get into a hold it situation, and it doesn't. And I kind of wanted to. She also calls it that she needs to take a whiz Gemini.
Again, these are the most obnoxious things about her.
Whiz Gemini?
I can overlook almost everything else, but these phrases are yuck.
I hate it. I hate it. When she also tells... Okay, this was the first way that she says that she needs to pee. I am kefuddling with a kettle in a kale farm. And then Orion says, in a language I can understand, please.
Thank you.
I need to do a whiz Jiminy. He goes, what the fuck is a whiz Jiminy? And of course, Darius goes, she needs it to piss.
First, she needs a piss.
Oh,
which
yeah.
feels not the way that we
American.
say it.
I don't fully understand what the reason for this part of the chapter was. Now, the first half of the chapter makes perfect sense. I love it. We find out Geraldine's a baddie. Max is still a dickhead. There is some weird tension between the two of them. There's a lot of name calling, fish boy, et cetera, yeah. And I'm just like clocking that. Why the back? Why?
Do you think that we're going to revisit said potion at a later date?
I
Do you
don't
think we're
know.
going to need to like transmutate,
to have a transgender potion?
No, for the sake of going undercover in something.
A Polyjuice potion.
Yes. Like somebody's going to have to go undercover doing something, and then we're going to be like, hey, remember that one time? And perhaps it's a bonus chapter because it does come up and people were like, hey, were we supposed to know about this? And they're like, oh, we actually have, we have something to bridge the gap here.
I see. Maybe.
Just curious. Or is it just for funsies because it's a bonus chapter and that's it?
That was wild. That was one of the craziest things I've ever read.
And we got a lot of information here.
We did. We got a lot of info.
God. We made it to the last third of the book and got more information in the last 100 pages than we did in the previous 400.
I would even argue we got more info on like one page than we did the whole book.
Yeah. Those 4 details that we got from R.I.P. Astrum.
Right.
Also, we did meet a lot of professors in the first book.
Yeah, we did.
And we've already lost one. So do we have marked? Are they marked?
The professors? Mm-hmm. I think that's higher chance of professors dying than students. Yes.
Okay.
I do. A couple of things I wanted to say, just final thoughts here. One of our friends, Lindsay, hi, she is a Zodiac Academy expert, I would say. She gave us a lot of info. Mm-hmm. She, about the authors, just in general. And
Lindsay, in and of herself, is an author. This feels important. She is a writer, and so she is very invested in kind of like the lore of other writers as well.
Yep.
Which is fantastic for us because she has all of the research.
So I just want to read a few things that she shared with us that I think are interesting. Yeah. The authors are sisters. Mm-hmm. They call themselves the Twisted Sisters.
That's crazy.
She also gave me a little snippet from Caroline, one of the authors. Yes. And so Caroline confirmed something that we talked about earlier. Caroline writes Darcy, Orion, Seth, Xavier, and Xavier's POV chapters.
We haven't met Xavier yet.
Nope. And then Suzanne writes Tory, Darius, Max, and Caleb.
How they break the books. Yes.
That's right. So we were correct that each author writes one of the girls.
Oh, that's
which I think is kind of fun.
Good for us.
I know. I'm glad that we clocked that. She goes on to like break out like who writes who in other books, but we don't have to get into that. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting that they do write each other's, and we've gotten a lot of feedback on TikTok from our TikTok girlies, from our clips that, the sisters write their chapters, then they swap them and they edit them. They edit the other one's writing.
Oh, that's like trade your work.
So my understanding, to answer one of your questions from last week, is I believe that is the extent of the editing. Oh. Is my understanding. Now, I could be wrong now that they have a pub deal.
I don't know that these went through a extensive re-edit.
I don't think so either, but just I wanted to couple points that were given to us this week.
Can I go back to
the dragon? Yes, please.
So, the orders. I believe that they talked about this very briefly because, we still know nothing really about how the orders are determined. We know that like your nature is determined by your sign and this, that, and the other. Is there any hereditary component to the orders?
I don't know.
Because I'm wondering
and to confirm, the dad was a Hydra.
Correct.
And the girl's mom was a Harpy.
Correct. Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking more along the lines of, we know that Darius is a dragon.
Yep.
Is it possible that someone else in Darius's family
is a dragon?
Parent?
His dad. This dad that keeps, being alluded to.
Keep mentioning his dad doesn't seem like a nice man.
Yeah, Darius is very much giving to me like, cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. I hate my mom. I hate my dad. Like, he's giving very angsty
it's
boy.
Not a phase. It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. I hate my mom. I hate my mom. Thank you. I think that is Darius. He's very like, they don't get me.
I'm just a kid and life is a nightmare.
That is Darius in a nutshell.
So I'm just wondering if perhaps
I'm not like my dad.
I'm just like wondering if perhaps that, like, I don't want to say Daddy Darius, Daddy Acrux is
also a dragon.
Is it
interesting?
Yeah,
I think that's a very good call. I like that a lot.
I'll probably be so far off base, and I hope that y'all tell me.
We'll find out, I guess. We will find out.
Approximately 6 days.
The heirs and siblings. You've already spoiled that.
I'm sorry.
But they do have siblings, I guess, or at least one or some of them or all of them do. Which I think we maybe wondered if they did anyway.
Yeah, I think we knew that they had family.
Well, they obviously parents, duh.
Right, but like,
yeah, I do, and they're the heirs, which I'm guessing means they're the eldest. I mean, maybe not necessarily. I'm guessing in their world, like, survival of the fittest. So perhaps you could be second son, but you're the strongest magically. So you would supersede
I think you're onto something there.
You would supersede your sibling in terms of being the heir or not, which I do think clears up a little bit of our question of like, okay, so these families all had these boys born in the same year.
Correct.
That helps.
Yes.
That makes me feel better about that prospect. What else do we have? Oh, casting. Any updates on your casting? Anybody you want to add in? Any thoughts on who you'd like to cast?
Jenna Ortega as both sisters for me.
I'm out on Jenna Ortega. I'm back to faceless, nameless Latin girl.
And I think because I've been watching Wednesday that Jenna Ortega is in.
Sure.
The boys are really hard for me to cast.
The boys are really hard because now we're getting these dumb AI photos, and I'm like, well, that's him, and it's no one because nobody looks like that.
Do you get served? Is his name Jamo? Jamo? He just did a thing with Quinn.
Anyway, so I'm out on Jenna Ortega. I don't know where I stand with an actress. I'll continue to think on it. Oh, what about, did we talk about Cami Mendez?
Oh.
Wait, that might be good.
Okay.
That might be good.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to find
I like it. I think maybe Cami Mendez is good. I also kind of, this doesn't make any sense because like Caleb has like blondish hair and curly, so that doesn't really, I was gonna say Charles Melton. That doesn't make any sense at all. Maybe for Seth.
I like that.
Maybe for Seth.
Yeah.
And
hot.
I also
Charles
have
Melton.
Hot, very hot. I've also been recently reminded, as we talked about in our episode earlier this week, about how unbelievably hot Logan Lerman is, and I'd like to put him somewhere. Okay. Maybe he's Orion.
We also have to cast our friend, what's his name, with the beanie?
Diego and Sophia, very, very absent in the back half of this book. Or not absent, but like they're not major players.
He's a Medusa. He's got to be a Medusa, right?
I don't know.
He's a Medusa, right?
Are you spoiling it for me? Are you telling me because you've already read it?
I do that one time, and now I will never.
I told you I found out a spoiler earlier this week too, and I didn't tell you.
I didn't mean to tell you. It just was too good not to say.
Anyway, any final thoughts, casting or otherwise? Thoughts on the book one? Just general like
thoughts on book.
We're going way over time here, so
I'm at a 2.5 star.
I think that's fair. That's not really what we're here for, though.
No. I just like. I am hoping book 2 is like we're getting the pieces, because right now I am that Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
The Charlie math meme.
It's not making.
No,
I'm not making
it's
the
not. It's really
connections.
not. I agree with your 2.5-star rating. I think that's fair. I think that's generous. I think that's fine. The hashtags on the Faye book must go away. It is
like it at all.
absolutely killing me. I hate it. I cringe.
I saw somebody say they like DNF'd because they saw this.
I saw that too. I'm not like that big of a like it, but I don't like it either. I need someone to bounce on it quick.
Yeah.
What are we? I was promised smut. Nary one little smut scene, not enough. So I need that quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah.
Although I don't see how we're doing that, because the way we just ended that book, the girls hate these boys' guts.
You know what? Give them somebody else to fuck. Give me a side fuck.
Or Orion.
And that leggy brunette that he was meeting at the restaurant.
Oh, she can fuck off. She's got to get out of here.
You know what, though? I'll take it if that's the only fucking I'm going to get.
Yeah. So our official star rating will enter here, a 2.5-star rating, and a chili pepper spy. I just imagine Tommy putting it, like right here. Doo-doo.
Reading Rainbow.
And our chili pepper rating, like half a chili pepper.
Yeah, the finger bang was the best part.
A half chili pepper. Any predictions? Okay, but you see, you've already started, so you can't give any predictions for book 2. I'll give them, I guess, since I haven't started.
Not a lot has happened. I'm like 5 chapters in. Not a lot has happened.
I am hopeful that we get the girls' order, although the pace that we're going, it may be book 4.
If we're not getting the order reveal in the first half of the book, I'm pissed.
Okay.
Because where are we going, and what the fuck are we doing? We know we've got the reckoning coming up.
Which I'm still not really totally sure what that is, if I'm being honest.
The test.
I'm not sure. I need Fawking. I need an order. I need them to learn how to put up a fucking shield in their mind. My God, please. Because them getting coerced into this can't continue. This is crazy.
We're getting drug around like a rag doll.
And I need one of these professors to stop being such a fucking weirdo and wearing the weird clothes or no clothes and siphoning magic off. Leave them alone. Siphon from someone else.
Well, I need them. I imagine that they're going to, this is unhinged, but that they are somehow going to have like cattle prod sort of like reflexes where somebody's like, I want to, and they're like, zapping them. That's what I want to happen. Every time somebody tries to siphon.
I feel pretty confident that they're not going to have a cattle prod, but okay.
That's what I want.
Okay.
Just know, if you tried to siphon my power, I'd cattle prod you.
Me?
Yep.
Okay, well, on that note, fine. I feel like we need to give some castings, though, because I feel like we've really fallen flat here on the casting. You don't have anybody.
I don't have anybody.
Okay.
I don't have anybody.
Okay.
I am not picturing... And like you said, I think it's because we've seen AI fan art, and that was the only spoiler that I've had.
All right, well, those are my 2. I'm ready to maybe lock in. Orion is Logan Learman, and Cami Mendez, a younger version of Cami Mendez as the twins.
Off camera, I'm going to find the guy. I'm going to have to do some digging, but I'm going to find the guy that I'm picturing for Orion, and I will have him for you.
Great. All right. Any final thoughts, comments, questions, concerns, feelings?
I need some more information.
Sure. All right. Well, and on that note, go read your book.